Welcome to Kamisha Reviews. I'm sorry I am a bit behind. Y'all know I've been working. Well, let's talk about this situation. You see on the screen Ida B. And as Hattie was saying to her, are you trying to seduce me, Ida B? Hattie's questioning the situation, which is understandable. Like, what is going on? And she said, you told me you had an abortion, told me, I didn't know if I should give you a hug or go down on you. I was just like, she's just saying, I don't want to fall into your trap. I know about your trap. I'm just like, I can't believe she's telling Ida B all this stuff. She was even using her, her pipe to smoke. I'm sure it was some chronic in there. I was just like, what is going on? But it was a dream. And guess who was having the dream? It wasn't Hattie. It was Ida B. Well, Naya and Marie and Hattie were doing their little ritual where they sit together, but in this instance, it was a script that Hattie wrote, Sierra, and the girls read it. Well, supposedly read it. They really only got halfway through it because the girls were having the impression that the person that Hattie was speaking about was the two of them. Hattie was like, no, I don't even like y'all like that. Well, Hattie and Naya, or Naya as Hattie calls her, are going over her lines because she's trying to get the position. She's trying to get the role in Ida B's show. So, and she is a professional, just the way her character carries herself. But anyway, she gets down there to audition. She kind of has a little fumble a little bit. The script was different than what she actually rehearsed. And Ida just told her to do a monologue, okay? But she chose... Remember when Hattie was at Ida B's house and she was scanning the different, I think it was old scripts or whatever, to her computer, and she got a hold of one of her scripts and couldn't stop reading it. Well, when she asked Naya to change and read something different, that's what she chose to read. And as you see from the picture from her face, she was not happy about that. She kept a very straight face while she was in front of Naya, but she pretty much told Hattie, let's go have a conversation outside. She was like, I cannot believe, you let her read something so personal. She said, Hattie was like, I would never want you to feel like you can't trust me. She straight fired Hattie. I don't want to ever see you again. I was like, wow. I'm going to bring up this scene. I can't believe I forgot it. When Naya and Hattie was there going over different lines, the dad called. Well, Naya's dad, is the one that called, but he FaceTimed or whatever. So anyway, I thought it was very sweet how he was encouraging the girls, and Hattie started crying that moment. It just makes me think about how, yes, my dad could tell me a little bit of thing, and I would just get to crying. So it was, a moment, a touching moment to see that, honestly. And when it came to her, she broke it down. I always knew she liked Hattie, but Hattie didn't like her. And, she was like, hey, I'm sorry for how I acted like a butthole, but I want to be cool and be friends. She was like, I have enough friends. I think she really likes Hattie. And she was like, you should try something different, give it a chance. I don't know. In one hand, I'm saying you can't make a person be attracted to you. Maybe you're not her, whatever. On the other hand, she could be running away from somebody that actually might be her number one. All right, let's get to the grits, okay, of what's happening. The birthday party. Marie is the star, or whatever you want to say, okay? Everyone comes to this thing, and everyone's dressed up. Chuck obviously planned and did everything for her. Let me just say, I really do, and I said it before, I really do think Chuck loves her, okay? But anyway, I'm going to get to the other part I want to say about that in a minute. But, so, Chuck's parents come by. Oh my goodness. This is Chuck's parents. Every time I see Vanessa Williams, I still want to just start singing Dreamin'. I used to love that song. But anyway, they really love Marie. She even made a point saying, like the daughter I wish I had or whatever. And I'm assuming that Chuck is the only child. I didn't hear them mention anything else. But let's get back to the party. Now, here comes somebody I didn't expect. Her mom. Well, she was being very disrespectful, flirting with Chuck's dad and everything. And they had a little moment around the table. Everybody got up and gave a speech. Hattie was like, yo, you're my best friend. I've been sleeping on your couch. Just heads up. I'm going to count a little bit longer because I don't have a job. Nye stands up and says they met in college and she just knew, she cleared her chakras or whatever. Then the mom stood up and was like, notice I didn't have a seat because I wasn't invited because I was a sucky mom. I was like, oh, snap. As you can see, Chuck is asking her to marry. And got quiet and she said yes. So it seemed like a happy moment. And then as she looks out, before she looks at her husband, I think she was staring at him or she was getting up just happy. Then the caterer walks up to her and says, hey, sorry to bother you, but we need some coins. She's like, oh, my fiance paid for it. He kind of looks around, which I thought was like, okay. And was like, hold on. Let me get his card out. So she finds the card that he got from that the party they was at. And she's wondering, okay, you kept it. So now she's questioning their relationship. And she's, questioning that she thinks he might, want men or whatever she's feeling. So after that, Hattie comes up and says, congratulations. Marie questions she don't think she's being authentic, or she doesn't think she's happy, because she even asked her, she said, are you even like actually happy for me? And she was like, if you're happy, whatever you want. Pretty much, she's not going to marry him. It's going to be her life. And so as a friend, she's going to be like, whatever you want. And, she's like, I'm not going to open that up, or don't know. She said, don't ask a question, you don't want to answer, the real answer to. And she's like, I'm not taking no advice from you, love advice from you. It takes work. You think it's supposed to be just like fun, but it takes work and all that kind of stuff. And just talking about her and bringing up her mom. And I was like, Marie was really going very low. And I feel like we all have, Marie has selective memory. First of all, she's judging her fiance without even knowing what's going on with this card and this guy that he got a card from. And she's also basing it on the little sex time they had, and he was, getting whatever when they were showing the video of the 2 men or whatever. Anyway, so you know what I'm saying. She's judging him. She's judging Hattie. And it's like, you're not perfect yourself. Let's not forget your boss came in there with a birthday gift. I mean, she obviously has issues with her mom, and I'm not judging her. I'm just making a point. It seems like she's sitting high and she's judging everybody, and she went off on Hattie really, really, really bad. And I know friends do stuff, but that was just kind of crappy, but I'm pretty sure they will be okay. So after that, Hattie had to get out of there. Who don't blame her? So she went out walking around, and she sees Ida B standing there. She's like, what are you doing here? And look what's in her hand. Interesting, right? Interesting. When the girls thought it was about them. I mean, they both thought it was about them, but it wasn't. It was about Ida B. Well, that's what I think. Ida B put her lips on Hattie, and that is the way they ended it. Man, what a great show. I still love how she moves the music with the scenes and the characters. It makes you feel different about it. I don't know. Great everything. Thanks for watching Kamisha Reviews.